Today I'm showing you how to get all bell bearing locations so you can purchase level 1 through 9 smithing stones, somber stones, ghost, glovewart upgrades, and also be able to purchase animal bones and hefty beast bones for crafting. Now for your level 10s, your ancient smithing stones, your somber ancient smithing stones, and your great gloveworts, I will have a video in the description for all three of them for all the locations in the game. The ghost gloveworts might not be up immediately upon viewing this, but I will have it up within about 24 hours, just confirming the last locations. But let's get started. So we are going to start with the smithing stones. Our smithing stone miner's bell bearing 1 can be located at Rhea Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Sorry if I pronounce anything wrong. This is in Liurnia, and you're going to access this by the lake. It is not accessible on the top. You access it through the lake. Collecting this ball bearing is a reward for beating the boss fight in the tunnel, and it unlocks the ability to purchase smithing stones level 1, smithing stone level 2, and glintstone scrap. Next up, we have smithing stone miner's bell bearing 2. This is located in the sealed tunnel. To get to the sealed tunnel, you want to go from like the outer wall phantom tree or the minor Erd tree church. Once you get inside, it'll look like there's a dead end. Just melee the wall and then melee another wall next to the messages, and you'll have access to the tunnel. It's a very easy area with like 4 enemies to get to the chest. Just go down 1 level, turn right, and there is the chest. Getting this ball bearing will unlock the ability to purchase smithing stones level 3, 4, and explosive stones. Next up, we have smithing stone miner's bell bearing level 3. This can be found in a chest in Zamar runes. So you're going to take the Zamar runes Grace, and you're going to make your way to Zamar runes. There are a bunch of enemies. You can creep past them or you can kill them all. Make your way to the back right from entering Zamar runes, and you'll find it's a staircase going down that has a chest in it. That chest will have the ball bearing level 3, giving you the ability to purchase smithing stones level 5 and 6. Smithing stone miner bell bearing level 4 can be located in the Dragon Temple as a reward for beating the Godskin duo boss fight. This is a mandatory story fight. You must beat it. It unlocks the ability to purchase smithing stones level 7 and 8. There is no level 9 because smithing stone upgrades go to level 25. So you upgrade to 24 and then you use a ancient smithing stone to max out anything upgraded by smithing stones. Moving on to the somber stone locations, our somber stone miner's bell bearing 1 can be located in Celia Crystal Tunnel. This is a reward for beating the boss of the tunnel. Now it is highly resistant to anything besides blunt weapons, so bring a blunt weapon or be significantly overpowered for the battle. Turning somber stone bell bearing level 1 in will give you the ability to purchase somber smithing stones level 1, 2, and glintstone scrap. Next up, we have somber stone miner's bell bearing 2, which is a reward for beating the boss of the Atlas tunnel. Now to get to the Atlas tunnel, you cannot come in from below. You actually need to come in up this route, and then you'll come in over here. Collecting this ball bearing and turning it in will unlock the ability to purchase somber smithing stones level 3 and 4. Next up, we have somber stone miner's bell bearing level 3. This can be found on a body just outside the First Church of America. Like right at the front entrance, right outside, there's a body. It's just laying right there. Turning it in will unlock the ability to purchase somber smithing stones level 5 and 6. Next up, we have somber stone miner's ball bearing level 4. This can be found right after reaching the tempest facing balcony Grace Point. So I forget what dead body it's on, but it's like on one of these jumps right there. It's before you jump down. Just when you get over there, clear out all the enemies and look around. The dragon can't hit you from there, so it's just on one of the bodies. Unlocking it and turning it in will give you the ability to purchase Somber Smithing Stones level 7 and 8. Our last Somber Stone Minor Bell Bearing level 5 can be located from the Dragon Temple rooftop. Make your way down, kill or skip the dragon, and then you'll come up the hill. FYI, there is an ancient Somber behind the dragon as well, and he drops you an ancient smithing stone, so definitely worth killing him and getting all that. But any case, make your way up the hill, and behind this white dude right there, there is the Somber Miner's Bell Bearing level 5, which unlocks the ability to purchase Somber Smithing Stones level 9. Moving on to the Ghost Glovewart Picker's Bell Bearing. So our level 1 can be located immediately after going to Knock-Run Internal City. It's like 10 feet out the door on a dead body directly ahead from the Grace. If you don't have the Eternal City unlocked, you haven't progressed far enough, and you need to kill Radon, and then after he's dead, you'll make your way to the Mistwood Ruins and come to this marker right here. Make your way down and gain access to the Eternal City. Next up, we have Ghost Glovewart Picker's Bell Bearing 2, which can actually be got one of two ways. I think because one is quest. But in any case, the easier way to do it is Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs. Right when you see the whip dude at the bridge, look to the right where there's a couple stragglers, and then come backwards away from the whip dude to access the labyrinth. Beat the boss, collect the bell bearing. Second way to do it is you need to do Ronnie's Rise quest. So you're going to come over here. You have to do the entire quest line. I don't have a guide at the moment for this one. You're going to have to Google a guide if you want to do it that way. Midway, just past midway, when you're doing the dolls, you'll reach a grace point because you go back into the Eternal City. Once you go back into the Eternal City the second time from the grace point, just go to like your first room on the left. There'll be a bunch of little slithering dudes on the ground, and it's in that room. Whichever way you decide to do it, you'll unlock Ghost Glovewart 4, 5, and 6 for purchase. Note, if you do Ronnie's Rise questline and you finish it to the end, you also do get a nice weapon. So if you haven't done it at least once yet, might be worth doing. Ghost Glovewart Picker's Bell Bearing level 3 can be located from the Haligdry Roots checkpoint. You're going to make your way up the elevator or be in this room. In any case, you're coming out this way and you're going to come down. There are a bunch of these tree spinning dudes and little dudes. I've cleared them all out. You're going to make your way down over here and collect the Ghost Glovewart Picker's Bell Bearing level 3, which will allow you to upgrade 7, 8, and 9 for your Ghost Glovewart's Ashes. Now, if you need any level 10s, once again, in the description, the Somber Stone, Smithing Stones, and Ghost Glovewarts, you can find them there. The Ghost Glovewarts will be up in the very near future if they're not there already. Next up, we have the Bone Peddler's Bell Bearing, which is a reward for beating the Bell Bearing Hunter. This is a boss that spawns in at the Isolated Merchant Shack at night. So you need to make the game night, and then you need to travel to the Isolated Merchant Shack. If you happen to die, you can make the game night at the Isolated Merchant Shack, and then just travel to the Isolated Merchant Shack to respawn the boss fight. Beating the boss will unlock the Bone Peddler's Bell Bearing, unlocking thick animal bones and healthy beast bones for sale. Additionally, any special merchants who are killed in the story will drop a bell bearing where they stand. You can bring those to the Twin Husks as well to buy the dead merchant's stock. And that is all bell bearing locations. I hope that helps.